Hello, welcome, good morning. Welcome to class 859, vocabulary. Taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. Marta is a taxpayer. Pagas impuestos, ¿no? Yeah. Es contribuyente. Contribuimos. We contribute, as you say. Prefiero contribuyente a taxpayer. Pagador de impuestos. Taxpayer. The taxpayer, but we say the taxpayers. Yeah, I pay my taxes religiously every year. Taxpayers. All right, trono, el trono, the throne. Juego de Tronos. Game of Thrones. Throne. El rey está en su trono. The king is on his throne. Yeah, king is on his throne. The throne. Yes. Criar, educar is to bring up. Mis padres me criaron, me educaron. My parents brought me up. I was brought up by my parents. I was brought up in Texas and Oklahoma. It's difficult to bring up children properly. Yeah. Marta now is bringing up a little boy. Yeah. I was born and raised. Se dice más eso que born and brought up. Prefiero bring up que raise. Pero se dice más raise. I was born and raised in Texas and Oklahoma. I was born and raised in the United States. I was born and raised in the 50s and the 60s. Good period, interesting period. Born and raised and brought up. I was brought up by my parents, both. My mother was not a working mother, a working mom. She was a stay-at-home mom. Se dice así en Estados Unidos, una mamá de quedarse en casa, a stay-at-home mom. Marta's mother was is a stay-at-home mom, yeah. Okay, now that's less common. Now the mothers are working and the grandparents are going to the park with the baby. Yeah, yesterday, who's told you? I was going home and I saw a man, probably 80 years old, 75 or 80 years old. He looked tired and he was pushing a baby carriage. And as I walked by, I turned and looked at the baby. But I thought, this poor guy, probably his daughter is working, you see. And working late, because it was about 6:30 in the afternoon. And if you go to the park during work, now that I'm semi-retired, I can go out to the streets or to a park during working hours. And I see a lot of grandparents with children, little children, 3 years old, 2 years old. Yeah. Somebody told me several years ago, I'm not sure if it's true, but hay 2 millones de abuelos que trabajan gratis. 2 million, I think it's too high. 2 million grandparents are working for free, taking care of children. And that avoids the cost of a daycare center for the son or the daughter. All right. Yeah. There are many reasons that Spain is a rich country. That's one of the reasons. One of the reasons is that there may be 2 million. That seems too high to me, but maybe there are 2 million people working for free, performing a very important function, taking care of little children. Taking care of little children. Who knows? Okay, criar de educar is to bring up. Permitir, to enable. Posibilitar, esto posibilita. This enables me. Yes. You know, these lights enable you to see me. If these lights didn't work, you wouldn't be able to see me. Te enabla. Escrito enable. It enables you, te permite, te posibilita el verme. It enables you to see me. And the camera also enables, these are very, very bright lights, enables you to see me. Yes, it enables. Esperar con ilusión, to look forward to. All right. Yes. I'm looking forward to this year. Estamos en el año 24 ya. We're in 2024. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to this year. Estoy esperando con ilusión el desarrollo de este año. I'm looking forward to the passage of time this year because I'm an optimist by nature. And an optimist always looks forward to the future. What's just around the corner? It's almost always interesting and good. Just around the corner. So I'm a positive person, an optimist. So I'm looking forward to this year. This is an important year in the United States. Very important because in November we have the presidential elections. And I'm looking forward to the primaries. They will be starting in a few days. En unos días empiezan las primarias. In a few days, the primaries will be starting, and then the Democratic and Republican conventions in July and August, and then the final campaign, September and October, because the elections, the presidential elections, are held on the Tuesday after the first Monday of November. The Tuesday after the first Monday, which means if the 1st of November falls on a Tuesday, there are no elections. If the first day of November falls on a Monday, the elections are on the 2nd. But if the 1st of November falls on a Tuesday, the elections are on the 8th. It's Tuesday, the Tuesday following the first Monday of November. A bit complicated, but so the earliest possible date, depending on the calendar, the earliest possible date for the elections in the United States is the 2nd of November, and the latest possible date is the 8th of November. All right, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Se usa mucho looking forward. Con gerundio y verbo. Ahí pillo a todo el mundo aquí en este país. Gente con muy alto nivel de inglés, mete la pata aquí. Siempre, en las cartas. Esperando con ilusión verle, o sea, esperamos con anticipación. Looking forward to see you. No, to see you, no, to seeing you. Te he pillado. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Gotcha. Say, gotcha. I got you. And they'll say, I gotcha. Gotcha. I'm looking forward to coming here tomorrow. I'm looking forward to continuing until class 1000. After that, I'm not so sure I'm looking forward to it. No estoy por la labor, creo yo. I'm not so sure. What do you think? You know, I've run out of things. I've run out of things to teach. I've taught everything. I mean, this is class 859. 859 classes, my God. 859. It's 26 minutes. Every class is 26 minutes. 22,334 minutes divided by 60 minutes, horas netas. 372 hours. I spent 372 hours in front of you. 372 hours is a lot of time. I think it's enough, no? Don't you think it's enough? Ahora te toca a ti. Now it's your job to finish, completar la tarea, to finish the job, terminar la puesta aquí. You have to finish it. All right. Where am I? Espera con ilusión. Look forward. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Reaccionar is to react. To react. To be reactive or to be proactive. I'm usually reactive, not proactive. Once I've made a decision, I'm proactive. But before that, I'm reactive. Just waiting for inputs and opportunities. Keeping my eyes and my ears open. But then I'm proactive. Once I make a decision on a direction to go. Active. To react. How would you react? ¿Cómo reaccionarías? Reaccionario. We say reactionary in English. Se entiende reaccionario como muy de derechas. But viene la palabra reaccionar. O sea, si hay algo se radicaliza mucho, mucha gente reacciona en contra. Y luego lo lleva péndulo otra vez. They're not necessarily conservative, but they're reactionary. They react. To react, I mean, apuñalar is to stab. Yeah, to stab somebody. To stab. Stab. S-T-A-B, stab. Stab. I've never been stabbed. Yeah. To stab somebody. That was a stab in the back. Fue una puñalada por la espalda. ¿En la espalda o por? ¿No? Yeah. En inglés, eso fue lo que me hizo fue una puñalada en la espalda en inglés. That was a stab in the back. She stabbed me in the back. She stabbed. Me apuñaló por la espalda. She stabbed me in the back. Have you ever been stabbed in the back? Figuratively? I've never, I've been stabbed in the back. In your life, in a normal life, you're going to be stabbed in the back more than once. Te van a hacer algunas vainas en la vida. Be ready to assimilate this and to continue. Be flexible. Be resilient. Hoy en día está de moda la resiliencia. Es un verbo importado from English, resilient. And that means people will stab you in the back. It's impossible to avoid it 100%. And don't try to avoid it. Just be resilient. To stab. Hacer cosquillas, to tickle. Ticklish. Are you ticklish? Yeah. I can tickle. Are you ticklish? Yeah, you're ticklish. I'm ticklish too. Yeah, I'm ticklish. Claro, tengo cosquillas. Se dice tengo cosquillas. No decís soy cosquilloso. Quisquilloso existe, pero no cosquilloso. Pero se entiende, soy cosquilloso. O sea, I'm ticklish. If you tickle me in certain places, I will react. Yeah. A horse bite, for example. Horse bite. You know what horse bite is? Mordisco de caballo. No? Okay. On your leg, just above your knee. Si esto fuera mi rodilla, y esto mi pantorrilla, rodilla, you come here and go, hard. I'll hit the ceiling. I'll hit, be careful. That's a horse bite. So I'm ticklish. To tickle. All right. Stop tickling me. Okay, periodo de prueba, trial period. Periodo de ensayo, literalmente. Trial tiene varios significados. Uno es proceso judicial, un juicio, trial. También es prueba, trial by fire, prueba de fuego, trial by fire, trial. Trial period es un periodo donde tienes que demostrar que tú valías para una organización. And then they will give you a contract, but during the trial period, no. Or a temporary contract and then a permanent contract. But there's a trial period. Now, probation también es periodo de prueba. But probation is por sanción. Te han sancionado y luego una periodo de prueba. It's a bit like how do you say it? La condicional. When you go to prison and then you get out of prison, for a period of 6 months or 1 year, you are on probation. All right, you're on probation. And you have a parole officer, el oficial de la condicional. You have to visit the parole officer once a week or once every 2 weeks. Parole. Parole, o sea, palabra de honor, que seré bueno. I'll be good. All right, parole. So, but in any case, in a company, when you join a company, as a new employee, you go through a trial period. Mayorista, wholesaler. No. Sí. Last week I said al por mayor, wholesale. Y los mayoristas son wholesalers. Whole como entero. Productos enteros. Wholesaler, retailer. Retailer es minorista, al detallista, al detalle. Wholesaler and retailer. Oh. We're getting closer to the end. Finally, wholesaler and retailer. Okay. Gain fluency. Yeah. Page 26 at the top. Page 26. Remember to follow the instructions, please. This book was carefully prepared by me to give you the English you need, the English that we use every day. Not the English of Shakespeare or of Charles Dickens, no. And not technical English, no. The English we use 90% of the time. 90% of the time. And 90% of the time we use easy English. Muy a tu alcance. Yeah. In this book, el verbo to be aparece 1600 veces. In this book. Algún derivado. Soy, era, estoy, están, era. I don't know, sería. Algún derivado de to be. I was, I will be, I am, he is, she is, they are, they were, yesterday I was, etc. 1,600 times in these paragraphs. Because if you master, the verb to be is 30% of every verb. 30% of the verb usage is some form of the verb to be. All right, page 26 at the top. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows what to do. Something like this has never happened before. We're going to meet tomorrow and try to figure out how to approach the problem. We're going to meet tomorrow and try to figure out. We're going to meet tomorrow to try and figure out. We're going to meet tomorrow and try to figure out. Curioso. There are two ways perfect of saying this. Nos vamos a reunir mañana para intentar dar con un enfoque para la situación, una solución. We are going to meet tomorrow to try and figure out how to approach the situation. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows what to do. Something like this has never happened before. Algo así nunca ha ocurrido antes. Es la primera vez. No sabemos qué hacer. Nadie sabe qué hacer. Nobody knows what to do. Marta, what shall we do? Yo qué sé. I don't know. Hey, Pedro, what shall we do? No, don't look at me. Well, Gumer, what shall we do? You're the boss. Okay. Yeah. No puedo pasar la pelota a nadie. I can't pass the buck to anybody. So we have to do something. Nobody knows what to do. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Nada así. Dices, algo así nunca ha pasado antes. Something like this has never happened before. Yeah. We're going to meet tomorrow to try and figure out how to approach the situation. We have a situation here. Yeah, how to approach the situation. It's interesting. We're going to meet tomorrow to try and figure out is dar con una solución. Figura. Cuando llegué aquí, la gente, figúrate. Estaba traduciendo figure out. No. Figure out. Figure out means, to figure out también es dar con la solución matemática. El producto final. To figure out. I can't figure out. También, no entiendo, Marta. Es que es un misterio. I can't figure her out. No doy con su persona real. I can't figure her out. She's mysterious like every woman. All right. Women are mysterious creatures, criaturas de misterio. Mysterious creatures. Nah, Richard, they're simple. Nah, no rises a risa. Come on, they're not. Are they? I can't figure them out. I don't understand women. I can't figure them out. But esto no es. To figure out means dar con una solución. We're going to meet tomorrow to try and figure out how to approach the situation. Curioso, porque también puedo decir, we're going to meet tomorrow and try to figure out. Aquí try to figure out, no try and figure out. But it doesn't matter. Learn it, memorize it this way and repeat it at least 5 times. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows. Nadie sabe. Nobody knows. Nobody, bedura. Nobody. Body, nobody. Nobody knows what to do. Something like this has never happened before. It's the first time. Yeah. We're going to meet tomorrow, no? Yeah, we're going to meet tomorrow and to try and figure out how to approach, por qué ángulo abordar esta situación, how to approach the situation. All right. Page 26, paragraph 182. He got up early because he needed to leave home before 7 a.m. He got up early because he needed to leave home before 7 a.m. He usually gets up at 7:30, but today he had to be at the airport at 7:30 to catch a flight to London. All right. So he got up earlier than usual this morning. He got up early. Consiguió un perlado. He got up early. Pearl is una perla, no? So pearly is perlado. Yeah. The pearly gates. Se dice las puertas al cielo, donde está, ¿cómo se llama? San Pedro, St. Peter. Se llama las puertas perladas, the pearly gates. ¿En español también? No. Oh, las puertas. Heaven's, knocking on heaven's door, decía Dylan. Pearly. He got up early. Consiguió un perlado. No. He got up early is he got up early. Se levantó pronto, o sea, temprano. He got up early. Ahora la P de up es bisagra, fuerte además. He got up early. He got up early this morning. Trata de emular esta fonética para ganar fluidez. He got up early this morning because he needed to leave home before 7 a.m., 7 o'clock in the morning. Because he needed to leave home before 7 a.m. He usually gets up at 7:30. But today he had to be at the airport at 7:30 to catch a flight to London, a Londres. Coger un vuelo, to catch a flight. Agarrar un vuelo, to catch a flight to London. He had to get up early. He had to get up early this morning. Yeah, he had to get up early because he needed to leave home before 7 a.m. He usually gets up at 7:30, but he had to get to the airport at 7:30. He had to be at the airport at 7:30 to catch a flight to London. Yeah, I don't like early flights. You go to the airport, you get up at 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, in order to be at the airport at 6 o'clock, because you need 2 hours before the flight. The flight's at 8 o'clock. It's a pain in the neck, I can see. It's pesado. It's a pain in the neck. Early flights. But he got up early because he needed to leave home before 7 a.m. He got up early because he needed to leave home. Pasado simple, necesitaba salir de casa. He needed to leave home before 7 a.m. He usually gets up at 7:30. But today he had to be at the airport at 7:30 to catch a flight to London. To catch a flight to London. All right, one more, right? Hay tiempo para uno más. Yeah, there's time for one, maybe. All right, paragraph 183. The book opens with a quote from Sophocles about love. Toma. It's an interesting quote. It says basically that love brings serenity. I wonder what Sophocles means by love. ¿Qué quiere decir este Sófocles cuando dice amor? Yeah. The book opens. El libro abre con una cita de Sófocles, el griego. The book opens with a quote. Una quota, no, quote también es cita. Cita de proverbio o algo. The book opens with a quote from Sophocles about love. Sobre el amor? Yeah, about love. It's an interesting quote. Yeah. It says, básicamente, that love brings serenity. El amor trae la serenidad. Okay. Yeah. I wonder, me pregunto, ¿qué significa el amor para él? I wonder what Sophocles means by love. Lo que quiere decir por amor cuando habla de amor. I wonder, ¿qué querrá decir cuando habla de amor? I wonder what Sophocles means by love. I'll come back tomorrow and spend a bit more time with this. Take care.